It doesn't matter if we start stream now. It's gonna be pretty empty for the time being, and then picks up a bit. Well, it picks up as soon as like 8 just jumps in, and then stream usually occurs as normal. I mean, we can, like, talk a bit anyway, because we're gonna have like 0 views for the time being. Are you gonna check YouTube? Okay, we're good. That's it. Should probably get like multiple monitors at some point. It's okay. Usually our days anyway. And problems I max out like Lucy, so it's precisely what I'm gonna do today. Not max out Lucy, but just get her W entry 250, and then if allowed, I'll probably just like get a pen ratio piece for Ben. Chances are it's not gonna be as good as what I have so far.
Nothing beats caffeine on a lazy afternoon. Sometimes stopping to take a break can help you go further.
Already, what the heck? Hello. Guess since we have like a couple of viewers now, yeah, I guess it'd be appropriate. Alright, that's one of them's you. Another one's probably a lurker and or 8. So, I mean, you're free to talk anyway. I need I have Discord from OBS muted, so it's fine. Yeah, don't worry about that.
Good work. Surrender. What is it? Awaken.
Hey, let's be quiet for a second. What was that? Yeah, make sure you mute the audio from the stream, because then it'll play back and probably like go crazy.
Weakling.
It's not a fun time when you have to listen to 4 of you or 4 of me at the same time. In this case, 2.
Leave the rest. Waste of time. Awaken. Weakling. There's no time to lose.
Okay. Looks like 2 clears done. be a good time to have a calibrator, but I'm gonna have to hold off for now. Then he's on my turn on 8. Okay. We have enough to max out Lucy, right? Or not Lucy's, not max out. Just gets like level. What am I like? 16. Okay, we can craft a bunch. 1, 2, 6. Oh. We have enough.
To what do I owe the pleasure? Leave to us surrender. It's over.
Too clear. Never mind. You know what, I think now will probably be a good time. I did say originally we were supposed to have like 8 come around, but I mean, as long as they see like 2 people around here, then it's fine anyway. Right? Okay. Just in case anybody sees. Plan was that I would wait until like 8 comes in and then we'd have some traction going, but it's taking a while anyway, and I feel like I don't really have much to do today, so now's the time for a bit of
I
coaching.
have 2 guns, so double the...
Good day, Proxy.
Okay.
That was a little too much there, but it's fine anyway. Level 60 is great. Okay, 2717. And the energy region's fine. Okay. So yesterday, we came across some issues, right? And it was because of the fact that I couldn't hit 30k with the same comp. I know you just uploaded it now, so I could probably just react to it a bit later. You mentioned something about me needed pen ratio on Ben, and I mean, yeah, it's not looking that good for me at the moment. How big is pen ratio? Like, in terms of significance for clearing, like, or getting, like, past 30k in DA?
I honestly, I don't think it's that important. It's like less than 5%. But if you wanted to like eke it out, you could. I just happen to have a good set already for it.
Fair enough, fair enough. Now the issue I have is the fact that my only good 6th slot is a defense piece, which is great. Which is okay for Ben. Not okay, good. It's good for Ben because Ben does scale from defense. Main issue is it'd be better if it was attack, because Yeah, it's a bit low on my end. How bad is
Yeah.
it? How bad is that?
Well, compared to me, it's about 300 attack short. I don't know. I guess you rolled so many crit substats that you're lacking attack percent or defense percent. But I guess you could just stick on attack percent piece and see how it looks.
Attack percent piece. I mean, the main issue is that I don't have. Okay, well, I do have a couple of pieces I could swap around. That's the thing, but
I mean, not just to like keep it on, but I just want you to see like what the difference is for you.
there's a steep point. You know, I could use this piece. I mean, I'd be missing on like 6% attack because it's just flat attack. But I could use this and see if I can find another. Go back to routine cleanup, right? Right?
I mean, just take it from any character. I don't care if it's like the wrong set or not. I just want you to see the stat change.
Minus 16. 3,000 and that's from attack.
So how much difference was it?
About 100. Actually, it's less than 100. It's like 90 attack I'm missing out on.
That's not a whole lot.
In terms of defense, because I mean it's okay, because like when it comes to Ben M2, he'd be hitting slightly harder, slightly, because of the additional 300% defense modifier from his block counter.
So that's how much? 300?
But it's just like, you know, the same modifier as like say a BC proc. So it'd be about 3,900, no, 4,000. And
It's not much.
it's not much. It's definitely not much. God,
You
I
might
know
as well
it's
just ignore it.
yeah, I might as well. I mean, it's fine anyway, because it's like, I wouldn't say minuscule, but it's pretty serviceable to use defense for the time being. But everything else is pretty good. Spacey's
I mean,
Harmas is. What?
You got more crit rolls than me, so congrats.
I won't too much, but I did get a lot. I did get like an average of 3.75, so I mean there is that. And I can afford to use Haramas's one, which puts me at a really healthy 210 and then 68%. I do want to go for like 70%, and it is possible. I just need an extra roll to crit rate. It should be okay for DA. The problem is the lack of, well, it's like me missing like a couple procs here and there. The worst possible time to miss procs would probably be in my ult.
Yeah.
I should max out lighter. I don't know what I'm doing. Well, lighter's W engine, but I think having Lucy's one is a bit more important because I am close to cap. The crit rate's a bit. Do you have a lot of crit damage though? Do I need crit rate? Oh, Is it okay for the most part?
Well, the ratio is not great. Honestly, you
Yeah.
might want to switch to a crit rate piece.
Fair enough. That means I need to look for, which I don't have. So, food for thought. Probably gonna have to spend like some time the moment I get enough stamina, or great piece really. Anyway, would this 3-piece be okay, or would it be better if I run like 4-piece actual voice? Because I'm thinking I need to run the 4-piece instead.
I mean, you should be running a 4-piece, and like for any character.
Fair enough, fair enough. I mean, I'm cheating as the same way that Jav was, so yeah, I should probably get like an attack. I should probably get like a good 4-piece. I guess I can just afford to use swing jazz, which yeah, I pretty much can't at the most part. And
I think with the lighter Lucy build, Astral Voice would be pretty good. Because I use Swing Jazz right now, so I could have more damage output and for longer.
when it comes to getting 37k, well in this case 45k on your end, you would want to use actual voice because you are more or less switching into Lucy no, you're used like the only time you're actually switching into Lucy is to proc either her EX special or her ultimate, and then you get another stack of Astral, which is about, in terms of 3 stacks, about 24% damage, and not like attack damage, which is really significant.
I wasn't worried about it too much because I was already stunning pretty quickly, so it didn't affect it outside of stun very much. But it's still a slight upgrade.
So, okay, how would you say my lighter is anyway? Because I know it's weird I'm running 2-piece 3 and blues, but the rolls are pretty good. Like, pretty good. 4 attack rolls into percentage, 1 crit damage roll, 4 crit damage rolls, 1 crit roll here. And then I have like 4 here, 3 here, 3 here, 2 here from crit damage piece.
I mean, yeah, it looks fine. The 2-piece set doesn't really make a big difference.
Yeah. It's just like a bit of anomaly proficiency, but I guess I have like a lot of CV in that one impact piece, which is crazy. I hate grinding for like anomaly sets and then get like really good crit pieces for some reason. Like for no reason. Cause tell me why I get this. 1, 2, I think 3? No, not 3. Okay, 1, 2. There's another one here. I know there is. Okay, just 2 pieces here, and then 4 rolls into pen ratio, crit rate, crit damage. If I was running M6 like Bernice, that'd be amazing. But clearly I'm not.
Well, consider you're trying to farm for 1 main stat and 1 substat. Meanwhile, crit could have, 2 types in the slot 4, then 2 different substats, so it's more likely to have those ones.
Anyway, Fire came along. Hi, Fire. Rack's on the other side of it there, so say hi, Rack.
Oh, hi.
It's gonna be really awkward for now, so bear with us. So CB's final lighter. Lucy is okay. Wait, there's I can get. Wait, I can cheat a bit and then 600. Okay, you can get 4 more levels here. 4 more. Oh, okay. Right, I can get 2 levels here. No, 3 levels here. I should have just saved the last 2 instead of like spending on, or like instead of spending all of it on Denny's, and then I would have been able to get like another level. That way I would have gone more Denny's. Oh, I'm so silly. Wait, no, I get Denny's either way, I'm good. Right, let's just do the event quickly. It doesn't matter anyway, because we're just using... I should max out my bank fees, but... I don't know.
It is unnecessarily expensive.
Yes, yes. I mean, next to doing core skills as well, yeah. There's a reason why I was, like, doing disc grinds for the longest time. If it wasn't for 8, I would have been, like, getting the jump on, like, doing an Aramasa.
Target practice.
I didn't have enough time.
With pleasure. I'm here.
Use combo and then you get most. Okay. Right, the patches is like insane in terms of the amount of pulls you can get, and not out, and that's not like in terms of, well, not just in terms of being like pay to win, whatever. But the fact that you can literally get enough for, I mean, okay, well, I kind of cheated myself, but enough to get a 10 pull. Actually, no, a 10 pull, but to get like pity and then another pity. It's actually gonna be hot funny in a bit. What the hell?
Don't worry, I'm terribly weak.
That's like M1, right?
What are you talking about?
Oh, sorry. Game's really loud. Let me turn that down actually. I can't hear you at times.
I'm quiet.
Sorry. I mean, yeah, I kind of just woke up recently, so my bad.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm here. Target practice.
I haven't touched game events in like over a week. Like what you're doing now, I haven't started anything in over a week.
So you mean the event in this case, right?
Yeah.
Well, okay. I was only talking about this one in particular, but they're short. I can't just. It's hard to describe. They're not really short bursts. They are quite lengthy, but then they're not the most lengthy to do. So, for example, this one could take like a full day to go and do, but they do have like weekly clears, so there is that. I mean, it's nice that it's going to be like a, well, a permanent mode, or a permanent event, but what I would have preferred it be would be the fact that it was like an end game mode instead. The same way that like Deadly Assault and Siege Defense are. Okay, 24. We can get her to 28.
Starlight, it's time to shut.
To what do I owe the pleasure?
29, never mind. Okay. And can grab
Good day, Proxy.
a level, maybe? I don't know. We have plenty of, like, Denny so far, so we're good. Right. I think now's the time to review your footage, and then... Well, I say review, but just digest how your clear went.
So I guess, are you gonna handle that since you don't want me to stream to Discord?
Yeah, no, it's fine. Don't worry. We can literally just switch screens anyway. So I can just mute the game here. Unmute the browser, and I switch the projector. Unfortunately, I can't really have you in the same screen as me, but I guess this works. I guess this works. You can like do live commentary as you go, and then tell me how. Go through the process and how you cleared it, or got like this high of a score.
I mean, it's gonna be really fast paced if I just.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry.
Okay. I'll try my best.
It's cool. I mean, I can pause and then we can take time to describe what you how it went.
I mean, even just from the opening, there's a lot to say. I noticed one thing you did was that you used Lucy to start. I didn't bother to do it, but that is kind of smart. I didn't think of it. But
What you mean by sorry?
Because you were
Repeat
trying to
that.
like get the war guards out, but I didn't do that, so I thought that was a smart idea.
Oh yeah, as in like when Java described that to get the balls beforehand and stuff like that. Yeah, because he mentioned that offhandedly, like after he told me on another streamer's Discord. So I can't pronounce his name for the life of me. Can something, right? But yeah, this Can something Discord. I found him, right? He got like 37 kills. Like what? On Pompeii? On Pompeii. I need to say that it's like definitely an eye opener because I'm sorry if I actually it's a little muted, but yeah, should be.
So, I guess I'm gonna compare myself more to the video that you were looking at to get better at it. You noticed that he was doing Ben's dodge counters, but I instead used lighters. I think it's more days because he's a stunner. It should be better.
Ben's gaze counters. Ben's dodge counters, right?
Yeah.
It's also a bit more energy. That's what I've noticed as well.
Energy.
No, as in like Ben's able to grab like a bit more energy since he's on field.
Oh well, yeah, that's a fair point.
Yeah.
And now we're like way ahead. I need to go back.
Yeah, that's like 10k already. That's actually really quick. What the hell?
Do you want to know why?
Yeah, I know. Don't worry. I know. Wait. Did you go back to interrupt? Yeah.
No.
Oh, I got confused for a second there, because like, no, interrupt gives you a buff. This is still ultimate, right? Like swift resolution, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I just got confused for a second there, because like the icons like similar. It's probably because like the quality anyway. Let me up it up. Let me get up a bit. Yeah.
But you still haven't said the reason.
For ultimate,
Why was it so fast?
don't pay down too much.
Huh?
Don't. Like I say it, then it's gonna be like, oh well, he did it like this because like he had that anyway. But either way, I can get relatively high as well. But Do I even say it? Right. Before we do that though, I should probably check. Before I get my can't speak. Right. Into stun damage multiplier. Okay, so you don't get daze here. Okay, that's a really good question. How did you daze that quickly?
It's something about his kit.
I'm gonna eye it. I'm gonna eyeball this. Alt. Don't use any energy whatsoever in the first stun.
And why would I want to hold on to it?
So you can stun quick enough for the second stun. And that conserves. Oh, okay. That conserves so much time.
You're still not getting it, but I mean, you're on the right track.
Okay, right.
So there's something that comes beforehand that makes everything else stronger. What did I use before all those other abilities?
Dodge counter.
Well, before then.
At the start?
No, I used morale. He was a full morale
Okay, no, okay,
gauge after this
that
time.
I understand. That I understand, right? Morale. You have to keep it consistently.
And what does morale do?
Increases fire damage, and if you have his W engine, also increases his crit damage as well. But in your case, it'd be 120. In my case, it's 750. It's 75%.
No, you're missing something.
8 seconds or collapse.
8 seconds of what?
Stun time. Wait, no.
You're still missing something about his morale.
Okay. Let's go back here again. In the morale burst, wait. Morale gains morale over time at a rate of 2.9 points per second for each point of energy consumed by any squad member. Causes morale up to 100. 80. Immediately launches a quick assist once runs 80 or higher. See, sounds okay. Impact. Oh, increases impact.
Exactly.
So that's how you stun so quickly. So you not only conserve your energy, you conserve all the morale that you have in order to basically have more than enough impact to stun Pompey the first moment that he's like out of stun for the first window, and that way you get your second stun quick enough.
Yep.
Alright, okay.
Because for the longest time, I was watching you use his energy, use his ult, and like you hadn't used all of his morale. It was so much performance you just kind of forgot about.
The problem. I mean, because like I understood the one thing, and it's the fact that before stun, you want to make sure you unload. Well, not really unload, but make sure you get like all your buffs out of the way. So your morale, Lucy's buff, Ben's buff. Anyway, hi 8. But just so you know, Rex on the video call like with us right now. So say hi, Rack.
Hi.
Yeah, it's a bit weird. A little bit disorientating, but it's our first collab today. Okay. That's your second. Okay, that's your
First.
yeah, your first stun.
Another thing. You know how Woodpecker works, right?
Yeah. So whenever you get a crit, you get 8% attack for 12 seconds, and that can get refreshed at any moment. When you get a
Okay,
crit.
so what attacks?
Hmm?
What
Which
attack
attacks?
in
So your
specific?
basic, your EX special, and your dodge counter. Well, not
Right.
12, not 8%, 9% for 6 seconds, and it can get refreshed every single time you do a crit.
So when you want to have the most damage on your ultimate, you want to make sure you have as many woodpecker stacks, right? So
Stacks. It stacks.
yes.
Wait. Okay. Landing a
No, but
critical hit.
okay.
Sorry, this is new to me because I thought it was like 9% attack. I didn't. The buff's duration for different. So it's 20. It's 27%. He gets
Yes.
27. So he does. You need to do a dodge counter, a basic attack, and an EX special in order to get 27% attack.
Why do you think I do a basic before an EX every time?
I didn't. Okay, for the longest time, I was playing like as if I was like playing Inferno. I was under the assumption that you'd actually only get like attack from one from like one part of the base kit or whatever. I'm sorry. That's just that. Okay, well that's news to me. Okay, so clearly they get refreshed every single time you do a dodge counter, a basic attack, and then your EX special. So you basically no wonder why you deal more damage. I've been playing it all wrong.
8. I use two-piece puffer. It was someone else used it. I'm like, oh, maybe I should use it too. But honestly, it's not that big of an improvement from anything else. But I just thought I would try to lean into it to eke out any other kind of percent I could get from it. I haven't farmed the new crit damage set because I'm focusing on other things, but it's also kind of hard to replace discs that already have really good substats. So I just prioritize the good ones I already have.
Yeah, that's the thing, Gate. Because on my end, right, you know how much of a disc addict I am. Where I'm in it for the grind. Okay, you know how much I hate maxing out my core skills. You know how much I hate trying to, well, max out or try and get like all my skills out of the way or whatever. Thing is, I got really lucky, so it's not going to be as easy to replicate as to, you know, get like the same kind of discs every single time. And you know how much grinding I do, how many LP rolls I do. Like I got really lucky within the span of the first week, where I got like Ben's two best discs. So yeah. Either way though, it doesn't really make much of a difference. It's like what 5%, 2%, whatever. It's very minimal anyway. I mean, thankfully enough, I don't really need to focus on pen ratio, so I'm kind of good on that end. It's just the fact that I need to focus on my rotations a lot more. The butt counter. Like a really attack. Wait, quick question. Does Quick Assault count as a dodge counter?
No.
No. Okay, because it's like the same animation as his dodge counter, so I thought otherwise.
And one
I
thing
think
you
it's
might
crazy how like
notice
yeah.
is that I try to animation cancel. So I saw that Lucy's ult was ready. So when I used EX2, I swapped to Lucy so that Ben could finish his animation and also Lucy could do hers because they're both kind of long. So they line up a little bit better when I animation cancel.
So Okay, so the moment that you're almost done with thingy, you just switch to Lucy, and then you use her ult. But the good
Yeah.
thing about like 1.4 is the fact that it doesn't delete characters anymore, which can be a good thing and a bad thing because originally you'd use ult to actually like iframe stuff so that you can just wipe the entire screen of anybody that's lingering about. But that doesn't mean that characters can get damaged. However, during stun, it's like one of the best things to actually have come out, especially because you can now finish moves and do ultimates at the same time. Really good in like Miyabi's case. I mean, that's Miyabi anyway, but in other great
As if she
applications like
needs it.
yeah, I mean, as if she needs it, but but let's be honest, right? She basically has everything that everybody has. She literally has Ben's sort of interrupt in the sense of her 6 stack charge attack literally gives her like full on interrupt, like the same kind of interrupt as Ben. No other character has that, but her and Ben. And then of course, iframes, quick swap. She's literally just like an everybody DPS unit. It's like she's really good as a base attack unit, and then she's really good as like an anomaly unit. Whatever you were thinking, I highly support it because Miyabi's really cool. She's really cool. I mean, much to the 8 dismay anyway. So okay, the biggest important thing 8 is just the fact that having more stun uptime just allows you to have like an even easier or bigger window to just unload as much damage as possible. That's the thing. Anyway, we're gonna continue reacting to it. Uh, okay. So you have fallen morale. You unload all of that, and then that's all the impact you get. For how long though? I actually need to know. How long do you get it for? Oh. It lasts in 6 seconds. So within these 6 seconds, you just unload as much impact, as much days as possible. Okay, you're missing like an ult, but that's fine.
Instead of going for the chain attack tech with Ben, I just use all of them for more decibels for the team.
Okay. Alright, so you just went... Okay, so you did everything.
It's also
No,
good
because
for
you...
getting
Okay,
more
you
fire
stunned with
anomaly.
Ben. Yeah, you stunned with Ben, so you have to actually use everybody's chain attack. Because you stun with
Yeah, that
anybody else,
too.
and you can use, like, Ben, lighter Ben. And it's, like, unloaded enough damage. So that's something I could optimize, if possible. If possible. Enough time to get ult? That's crazy. Actually, no, to be fair, there's a Swift resolution, so... So you have, like, 22k. Halfway. Alright, and then you just dodge all of that. You know, at some point, I have to, like, full-on beat solo 50. Yeah, sorry if I changed the topic, but I just don't like the move in general, because that's basically like a one-shot. I don't have enough health for, like, for 50. I don't have a 450 solo anymore. Okay. Yeah. Oh, so you do have enough energy. Wait a minute. You barely switched into lighter the last time. Yeah. Okay, so you don't use all your morale. No, no, you do.
I didn't have to.
But you do use lighter, that's for that window. in order to get like enough morale. But then again, these two always get like more than enough energy to actually increase his morale before next on window. But that's actually wait. Would you say it's like RNG based for him to actually just do the full-on invulnerability move?
It's not.
So it's objective on
He'll always
damage.
try to go for it. I don't know.
I mean, sorry, I'm barely talking to you. And this is like the last stretch. Within 30 seconds, you do. Do you block counter? I wonder. That could have been like 45k if he did.
I don't know why I didn't get the block counter.
Yeah, but it would have been 45k if he actually did. But I mean, it's doable anyway. But like you said, it's a bit of RNG on your end, right?
I guess.
Yeah, okay. And then of course you got the build, which you had a good pen ratio piece. Not good on my end. Wait, you use oh, you're using 2-piece puffer and then pen ratio here. And
I do
same
show
build on
him.
like Lucy lighter. Actually no, Lucy is 4-piece swing jazz, right?
Yeah.
Who did you want over to get poker? G1? No, Jane. Jane, right?
No, it's Grace.
Grace, okay. Okay, so 4-piece swing jazz, 2-piece woodpecker. Alright. Anyway, 8, don't get whatever. Anyway, Rex next class right here, so wondering why Rack was talking. Giving coaching, whatever. Then there's that. Okay, time to play everything that I found out throughout the video. There's gonna be a lot of resetting. But it's fine anyway.
I will point out every mistake.
It's fine, don't worry. He's Rax hits as he point every single mistake. Okay.
It make you feel bad for it.
No, it's cool. Don't worry. Yeah, you can wait. Oh no, yeah, wait. What are you using? No. No.
What?
You oh. It's the game I use Red Rocket.
I mean, if you read the buff, you kind of want Anomaly.
Give me a second. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Okay, over here. Oh, I see. Plausible. I mean, Evelyn's attack, Ash's support, so there's gonna be some synergy between both of them anyway. I wouldn't know because I'm not the one to look at leaks too much. Yeah, okay. Correct question. Was it like R2, R3?
You're asking me something?
Yeah, I was wondering how much investment you put into Rocket Boo because I have my Red Rockets at R3. No, R3. We'll just call it B3. I have him at B3 here, but Rocket Boot. How many dupes did you get into him?
I only had a single copy, level 40.
Alright. Wait, level 40.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cheat.
You okay.
I'll make back losses. I swear, I will. Don't worry. But I need this. I'm missing out on anomaly. So much annoying build up. No, no, no. It's okay. I don't have dupes into red markets. I have him at level 60. The problem is, Sage, it's the fact that there's no point in me using red markets because he procs the wrong anomaly. If you get what I mean. Yeah. So I have like a lot more dupes, right? Wait. Active skill increases by 45%. Physical damage. Oh, okay. Okay, no, that's really good. I probably need this. I'll probably get more dupes. Yeah, of course it would be. Of course it would be. Thanks for letting me know, 8. Wait, not 8, Sage. Doing me a solid. Alright. Okay, so the way that I'd optimize it is... Okay. I thought I'm gonna, like, forget halfway. Okay, so...
Pompey should already be stunned by now. You're kind of not utilizing enough defensive assists.
You know, at this point, I need to actually, gonna have to, like, lower the... Actually, you know what? Let me just increase... Put him here. Okay. I should be able to hear you better. I think I have my speaker, my headphones a little too low. Right. Reset, 'cause I felt like I screwed up something.
Yeah, use more defensive assists.
Oh, just defensives. Some not dodge counters.
I mean, like, you can still use dodge counters, but use more defensives. That's a little excessive.
Fair enough.
Also,
But I
don't use
get like
Lucy.
all of
She
them
has
back from like Ben, right? Alright.
Lucy has one of the worst days from defensives. You really just walked up to the boss with lighter.
Because I use my
You,
consistent.
you could just EX, he'll run over to it.
I could stop the wrong one. Okay. Yeah, I screwed up. I was supposed to wait, how much morale? Oh no, I have plenty of morale for like the second stun. I just have to unload all my morale, make sure I get enough energy, and conserve my decibels.
Again, stop using Lucy's defensive.
I have to use Ben's right, not Lucy's first.
Yeah.
Okay, then I have to press C. Nice. Okay.
Your Lucy buff ran out.
I don't have enough energy for your special, unfortunately. Don't have enough energy. I use block counter. No! Don't stick with. Wait. Yes. Oh, no. Really low. Alright. Lay it on me.
You got hit quite a bit there.
Yeah. The ideal thing would have been to. It doesn't matter if I get hit if I'm using like if I'm unloading all my morale, right?
I mean, not really.
Oh, okay, then it would be okay to unload morale. The main issue just comes from the fact that I shouldn't be getting hit. Additionally, I'm going to re-review footage again and then try and download optimize rotations.
So I do want to comment about the lighter morale thing.
Yeah.
If you use dodge counters in between his morale, like he's still gonna have the impact and it's gonna influence that dodge counter. So if you keep doing dodge counters, you're gonna have a lot of days output. Because you're refreshing the morale impact buff because you're going back into his morale burst.
Makes sense. So you days morale and then actually no, yeah, because of course you're going to be refreshing your morale every single time you use the combo, right? And
Yeah.
then you can always just dodge counter and then still conserve as much morale as possible. But more optimal to dodge counter and then continue your combo. That's how you stun much more quicker than I do. Okay, so that's one thing. Another would be to figure out, not figure out, but okay, this is why we go back to the fishes again. So of course you go back to burn, get enough energy. So did you get hit with wait,
Yeah, so here's the thing. The he does it just like enough that if you dodge kind of early, you're gonna get hit, but if you do it late enough, you won't get hit.
okay. But I guess you took this well, one hit and then use the opportunity to quick swap into Lucy and then use her EX special and then get her buff everybody else.
Yeah,
Okay. But how would you do it if you didn't get hit with lighter? Would you just switch into her regardless and then EX special?
probably.
Okay.
I noticed that you weren't animation canceling after the chain attack properly because you were doing dash attacks. So you kind of want to dodge and then wait a moment before you press the attack button.
Okay, so just don't dash attack all the time.
Right.
Okay. That's enough to. Yeah, that's correct. So it's no chain attack. Actually, want to take note. I want to take time to actually notice how long, or how much, how he got this much energy, or how he got max out his energy anyway. Because I know you can get like morale from like the entirety of the first stun window. Just how much energy you got is a real question. I mean, you okay? You used Lucy. Oh, that's one. So for the entire time, you've only used. Wait. Special brought this first stun. Okay. And it's only until when you stun. It's when you actually use all your morale. Okay. That's how you have max energy for second phase. So you don't even use you don't use an EX special at all until you actually stun Pompey.
It was until after I got more morale and used it, and then I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
close to stun. So
Yeah,
yeah.
because you have to use all your. Okay, but so what I can assume is I want to make sure that. Well, I'm not really okay. Of course, I'm gonna use like morale. You unload all your morale. That's the thing. And you only do that around the end of stun. The thing is, don't. Okay, you don't have. The first time you even use morale is the first time you actually stun, and that's the first time you use your EX special. So, okay, thing is, I get it now. So by the time you get morale, is probably the time you're able to stun and then use your EX special, because then you have like 60 days. Don't even. Oh, okay, so you don't need to actually use Okay, that makes sense. So you don't try and use Ben's EX special. You use it after. Because I was under the impression that you needed to get like Ben's buff, everybody's buff before stun. And then you use your first EX special with Ben.
I want to make sure I have enough energy to use it during stun.
Yeah, because you can do two at the same. Well, you can do it twice. And then Lucy
That's
gives
also another thing. Go on.
Lucy can give everybody like more than enough energy. Okay, well, you're not gonna block counter there. Actually, would you? You know what? Come to think of it, though, would it be a good idea to actually block counter here? Actually, no. Wait, no, it would be. It'd be okay. It'd be fine, because you can block counter here if he actually does that dumb swing move, and then you can switch into lighter and then stun as normal. Yeah. And it'd be like a little bit more days. Maybe like 2 EX specials. Okay, but the thing is, you parried with Ben. Because I think it was probably because, like, everybody was on field. But would you have time to actually... Yeah, can you have enough time to actually switch back into lighter and then, like, stun with, then stun with him, then with Ben, and then you go back into... And then you do the same chain attack thing again. Unless it wasn't possible at the moment.
Oh, maybe I could have gone to lighter, but also I get more decibels for Ben by using his defensive assist.
True. Good. Too familiar with the newer calculations with I'm not even familiar with like decibel calcs, but
You can assume that everyone got a little bit more this patch out of all their attacks.
it's like it's a mix. It's like some give you less and then some give you more. That's what we do. Okay, you got decibel. Yeah, 20k. And it's back to unloading, but you just had it up to do it follow up, and then that move. Okay, so the most important thing to do with Lucy is probably to like use her energy. Well, get her EX special, and then make sure you actually maintain the buff. But you have like more than enough time to actually do that because you get to do chain attacks. I guess doing chain attack. Okay, no, I guess doing more chain attacks is actually more useful because you do get more decibels. It's just doing Ben's chain attack twice would be more damage. But either way, you'll get more damage if you get like enough decibels. So throughout every single stun... Wait, no, there's a... Wait, to be fair, if there's one thing I can optimize, is not actually switch into do the chain attack, because I already have more than enough decibels. Yeah, I would have more than enough decibels. So I don't need to
It's a
do...
good observation.
Yeah. I don't need to do all three. I can just... quick swap into Ben. I can just, like, do 2 chain attacks with Ben. That's more enough. That's, like, enough damage. Well, that's more damage. Yeah, because we max out... Because you're already near max out, like, decibels from the stun before.
I mainly wanted to make sure I had enough Lucy decibels.
Oh, okay, then again, yeah, Lucy decibels would make sense. And then, you know, last stretch.
I tried to fit in his ultimate during the stun.
Anyway. And the biggest, like, well, I'm gonna say fumble would have been to try and get a parry from Ben, but unfortunate. Lucy's already like way too exposed anyway. The mod does a good job. The mod does a good job. Hmm. I'll probably take a couple attempts and then I'll take a break, but thankfully 8 hits actually occupy you guys, so not 8 Rack is here, so you'll be too lonely. 8. Okay. Now, it really doesn't matter. We just like oh no, that move. Okay, I
What
didn't.
was that?
I was trying to be patient, and then like I mashed last kick. That I got the worst possible RNG. It was literally the one dumb move he does that like allows him to circle around the area arena. Right.
There's no game audio.
Did this guy just I just noticed I didn't even do any defensive assists. Right. He did that twice though. Okay, you know what I should do? Probably I think I left everybody out.
You know what you
Right.
should do? You should fix the game audio.
Is it that quiet?
It's not playing audio for the stream.
Oops. Sorry. fine anyway. Rak put a lot of effort into a counter stack. I mean, it's cool anyway. He's wearing Ben's like thingy, well, jacket and shirt. Alright, so
Relax. I'll leave some for you. Not bad, not bad. Gotcha.
but he just. DC and then lighter.
Why are you doing a dodge counter instead of a defensive first time? Use Ben's dodge counter instead of lighter defensive.
Sorry, I didn't hear that. What was that?
Used Ben's dodge instead of lighter's counter. The first time.
Yeah, the first time. Okay, so I just do 2 attacks with Ben to actually get like a little bit of energy, and then I use like lighter's dodge counters.
Focus, dude.
Eyes on me. Hey.
Let's off. Try my pillar. Move along. It's authorized personnel only.
Start right now. A beautiful shooting star.
There it is. I'm unstoppable.
Okay, so he doesn't miss that, that's fine.
Try my pillar. Move along. A weak spot.
Oh, I need enough energy.
I think you should have used all chain attacks.
I'll just reset.
I don't know what happened.
No, I got hit too much with lighter. Yeah.
Did he die?
Yep.
Something so trivial, okay?
Not bad, not bad.
You're panicking so much. You're panicking so much.
To be fair, I mean, I have a bad habit of panicking a lot.
It's really rhythmic. His attacks are rhythmic. So it's like you can press it in a consistent interval. You don't dodge all of them.
Don't get hit. I'll take care of it. Gotcha now. I pledge my honor. Let's off. Be gone. Watch it. Try my let's off. Move along. A weak spot.
Home run!
There it is.
Eyes on me!
I'll take care of it.
Lighter!
Try my pillow.
What I was about.
Move along. It's authorized personnel only. Gotcha now. One more time.
Good.
Make way for the undefeated champion!
What am I doing?
Lighter!
Somehow worse than last attempt. Okay, step. Yeah, you know what? Normally I would go back to the BRB screen, but since Rex here, I guess he can keep chat company for the time being. I'm gonna take like a good 5-10 minutes, and I'll be RB for the time being. So, excuse me.
What makes you think I'm Canadian? Well, yeah, I'm a raccoon, but that doesn't mean I chose a raccoon because there are a lot of raccoons. It's just a species I prefer. but I'm in the States. I'm not from Canada.
Alright, back.
Welcome back.
Thank you. Oh, great, he's interrogating you now.
Apparently there are more raccoons in Canada.
Yeah, yes, even though, like, America's like a huge, like, you know, landmass of beings and stuff like that. Well, I would know anyway, I'm a British person, so... So, this is way worse than our last attempt. Set up like a widget, so you know, there's like a music player right above my head.
All right. Who's next?
It's like I need to get rid of all the bad habits I have so far, and then
All right. Nothing good. There it is.
no done that. Yeah, I should be doing more dodge. I should be doing more block counters, parries.
I'm here. Focus.
Okay, that's not good. Right, the thing I need to do is just like unload Lucy and then use item.
Leave everything to me.
I'm in. I'm here.
Leave everything.
Focus. Nothing to it. I'll take care of it. Try my
Okay.
move along. It's authorized personnel only.
Okay, we didn't have enough time to do that.
I'm unstoppable.
try and do that instead.
And the winner is me!
I wasted some morale there.
I pledge my honor! There it is.
That's actually really close to stun. Oh, we're good.
Only champions make history.
Usually doesn't need vesicles.
The killer is unstoppable! The weak spot. Gotcha now. Make way for the undefeated champion.
So you can get more.
I think you could have used heals instead of ult.
I'll win it, end of story!
I'll take care of it.
Home run!
Alrighty.
That was insanely close. If I had block counted that, that would have been easy. That would have been easy 30k. That was really close. But it is my highest so far. Can I get higher? Yes, because I definitely need like pen ratio. Yeah, Lai is crazy. He's crazy good. How did I forget how to use my light rotations for the... No, forget. They don't even know how to use my light rotations for the longest time now. No wonder why I began slower than everybody else. I just didn't use them that. I didn't use them the way I needed to anyway. Alright, there's some optimization in need. I mean, for example, I didn't have enough energy for Ben, and it would have come down to me switching back to Lucy and then trying to get energy for Ben with her ultimate and quick assists. Additionally, I kinda screwed up with light rotations by switching to Ben prematurely and then using like EX specials. I panicked at the last second. I did panic. Well, he hopped at the worst possible part. He hopped at the worst possible part. 30k is doable. 30k is doable. It is doable, and that's great. I did it. So you're going for a second there, Rack.
I'm here.
Okay. So it's a matter of hoping he doesn't do that stupid cable move, which shifts him to like the other side of the arena and making sure that we have more than enough energy for Ben. Because it's not a matter of like being able to get enough energy, whatever. Like, if the way that Rak cleared it, I can clear it the same way. I will be missing out on a couple of things. For example, I don't have a 4-piece buff on Lucy. Not for Lucy, but like for everybody else. So really, I should be running either Swing Jazz or New Astral Voice. And well, yeah, that's pretty much it though. And just the fact that I haven't maxed out his W engine yet. I need to max out Lucy's one because, well, it's more attack. It's doable. It's definitely doable. I think I can break 30k. Right, so
You can defensive assist to knock him off his bike.
oh.
Not bad, not bad. Right there it is.
Right. I think speed up somewhere. And light rotation. Actually, no, it's actually me with dodge counter inverter. I need to switch him to. Alright, so we should go first and then.
Don't get hit. There it is.
Yeah, there it is.
Leave everything to me.
Look after the boys, Lucy. Don't get hit. Nice. Gotcha. Try my door.
Here I come.
Look after the boys, Lucy. Focus. Not bad, not bad. End of the line. Be gone. Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha now. Move along. A weak spot. Our killer is unstoppable. I'm unstoppable. There it is. Try my cure. Fired up.
Should be the
A beautiful shooting star.
I'll take care of it. Don't get hit. Nothing to it. Only champions make history.
I'll win. End of story. Racky, Waddy, Racky.
Gotcha now.
Something so
Do it now.
Attack. Wait, that's a...
Lighter, you should go.
That was a little too close. Maybe a little further away. Just, I thought I was, you know.
Leave everything to me.
Look after the boys.
I'm out of it.
Not bad, not bad.
To the rescue.
Yeah, that's terrible RNG.
Look after the boys, Lucy.
To the rescue.
I was doing some testing just now. It turns out Lighter does more than double Ben's days in the first part where you're just doing dodge counters.
So, dodge counter with lighter first, and then yeah, okay, that makes sense. So, I mean, because like lighter is built with infect anyway, it's a stun unit. Obviously, he does more.
Yeah, I was just making sure.
Relax. I'll leave some of you. Nice. There it is.
Why don't you go for the basics instead of EX there? Because
That
he used his basics instead of another EX to stun him. I'm just wondering why did you?
it's fine. It's okay. I mean,
I mean, is there a reason?
Safety first. Touch it out. I'm unstoppable.
enough energy, so I can do that.
Only champions make history.
I'll win. End of story. A beautiful shooting star. Racky, Waddy, Racky.
I'm trying to. Okay, now that I know nothing about other people.
Don't get hit. Flip off. Gotcha. There it is.
I know glad that was enough, but now I don't have nearly enough for thinking. Wait, I do have a bunch of energy though.
I'll take care of it. My killer is unstoppable. One more time.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready.
Not bad, not bad.
I can afford to get hit, but I got hit either way because I. Son Harrisig. Sorry about that. Which creator is my thingy at now? 68% or 68.2%. So essentially he's at 84% crit rate if he gets his buff out. So it's plenty of crit rate for him. I think Rex probably like doing his own optimization, but yeah, here are the stats, and then
How can I help?
discs are right here, stat bonus is right here. Basically more than enough. I'm not using pen ratio. That's a thing.
Time for some hard labor.
So it could. I mean, Rex says it's like a 5% difference. So I'm gonna take his word for it. I should be taking his word for it. And then okay. Well, I should be okay for the most part.
Focus. Nothing to it.
Eyes on me! Hey!
Gotcha now.
Lighter!
Try my pillow. You said harder. I'll take care of it.
And the winner is me!
Safety first, team. Make way for the undefeated champion! Be gone! Weak spot! Move along. Only champions make history.
Sorry about it for a second.
I'll win! End of story!
There it is.
Why am I going back to lighter for
It's authorized personnel only. I'm unstoppable.
See, I think I evaded an entire move.
Feeling fired up?
I think I've evaded the entire
I'll take care of it.
move by the deep iframe. Like compare iframe and just like does like stupid AoE.
Maybe not try to do it in solo.
I think he can evade it. Unless he does it again. But he warped a bit. Okay, no, he doesn't. He does do it again.
Who's next?
Something so trivial.
All right. Focus.
Okay, I gotta get like quick enough. That's the thing. 5 viewers. Okay, we're steadily increasing. This is new. This is new.
I'm here.
I want the pressure get to you.
Focus. Nothing to it.
Again. Stream, welcome stream, welcome stream. So
I'm here.
not to confuse anybody, right? But the one on the left is me. The one on the right is Rakaruk, who I guess you could call it a soft launch for his like Sona. He's doing a bit of coaching today, particularly because I'm like struggling with Pompey, or in this case, Denny, sort in general. So if you do enjoy the content, do stick around. More importantly, check out Rag's videos if you want to well, start building DPS Ben. Also, Happy New Year's. Try again.
It's my turn.
Don't get hit. Nothing to it. Gotcha now.
Try my pillar! Move along! I'll take care of it! You said harder!
I'm unstoppable! Buzz off!
End of the line!
Eyes on me.
Gotcha!
Try my pillar!
You're fired up?
I'll win. End of story.
Good spot!
Home run!
Personnel only!
I pledge my honor! Not bad enough. Feeling fired up?
I'll win it. End of story.
A weak spot!
And the winner is me.
I'll take care of it!
Can't clock out yet. Gotcha now.
Later. Hey.
Make way for the undefeated champion!
Try not to!
Only champions make history.
I'll win it. End of story.
My killer is unstoppable!
Charge right now.
A weak spot! One more time!
Get out.
There it is. Nothing to it.
This could be doable.
Try my killer!
Home run!
Peace. Oh!
I pledge my honor!
Okay, well, that was kind of close, but we did go for a hurdle. It is 30k. We did do a 30k clip. Take it. We have to figure out how to actually record this in a more efficient way. Okay. In fact, there are times where we didn't even have enough energy for it. I'll probably like optimize it off stream, but the advice actually did help a lot because we were stuck at 26k. We're pretty much dead on like 30k now. We could get higher.
Well, congrats. I'm glad it helped.
We're pretty much just doing it increments, so I wouldn't say congrats just yet. Congrats will probably be when I get like 40k. No, I wouldn't.
That's
say
not
congrats.
happening.
Yeah, I gotta humble myself just a bit anyway, because, you know. I'm not there just yet, okay? Not there just yet. So, now wait until, like,
Time for some hard labor?
I got a high enough score, really. I could optimize it with pen ratio. I could, but it's like a 5% increase. What do you mean by that, 8? 7 more key? What?
I think you should get Lighter's engine leveled up next.
That's a good idea. Yeah, I got tomorrow. Enhanced 20. I have enough Denny's for it. And I have plenty of EXP materials for
Wanna see the red scarf?
W engines. Well, I think I do. I should. I've barely been using them anyway. You know, maybe I do. Maybe I do. Let me check signature.
I mean, just rank it up so that you can get the bit of impact from it.
True. I mean, by the time that, you know, New Year's hits, I'm pretty much just gonna get, like, tapes anyway. So it wouldn't be that bad of an idea to go and trade in now. I only need, like, 900 for both tapes. What I summon, though, Tim? Not really, I pretty much have everybody I want. I mean, the only thing I'm pretty much gonna be aiming for, if I really had to summon, will probably be like M1 Miyabi. Because I don't have Yaniki's W engine. And having like a team-wide 20% would be quite optimal. It's 20%, right?
Eradicate all evil.
Yeah, it's 20% or 10%. Right. When in charge, level 3 slash or okay, right. So 36% defense reduction, and then 20% more anomaly build up. Makes sense. Makes sense. You see, this I made like, I think it was yesterday. Yeah, it's probably yesterday. No, wait, yesterday was my longest stream, right?
I saw some of it.
Yeah. Okay. Right. I'll probably bring it up right now. It's up. Right. I don't think it's like similar. I think okay, it's pretty much similar to like a lot of other tier lists. But how would you? But what would you suggest? Like, not even suggest, but what do you think of the tier list I have so far? Because I feel like it's like the same thing, but I might be bullying her, and you know, maybe move her down for a bit. Just a bit. To be fair, there was like a lot of changes that were pretty much pushed on by 8.
I mean, it looks fine. I don't know why Ben is so low, though.
My point is, okay, the thing is, though, it's not, okay, 8, okay, it's like, trying to it's not even much of a divergence anyway. I can't really say that, well, it's hard to say that Ben's any better than, like, Karamasa and, like, Eren or G1 and stuff like that. They're, like, they have, like, a lot of strengths that Ben necessarily doesn't have. But he's like really good at that. I'd say he's actually kind of better than Soldier 11 at times, because there's not really much to her kit compared to Ben's. I mean, she does have a more consistent time applying burn than Ben, but outside of that, she gets just more damage. That's it. I feel like in terms of utility as well. This is in terms of utility too. I mean, if we're talking about in terms of utility, Miyabi has literally a lot of strengths that is borrowed from like a lot of other agents anyway. the amount of AoEs that she can proc, because, well, which takes Biddy's job, interrupts, which isn't really anything, which is a first outside of Ben. It's definitely a first, and ultimates too. Outside of Ben parries and ultimates, it's a first.
One thing I do want to say is that I think Ben is stronger than Haru. Because, consider this. I can have a one cycle clear where he can kill the boss's Q defense without needing to do a second stun. Meanwhile, Haru-sama with optimal rotations can only get through a little over half of the HP.
I mean, it's 10 down a bit, but I don't tip. Okay, well, it'd be weird to tip Ben a bit higher, cause actually, you know, you're kind of right in a way. But I would say to like divert in a way. I mean, then again, if Ben's gonna be here, then Billy should be kind of here as well.
Billy is do more damage than Ben.
Yeah, he does deal more damage. Like Billy rotations can go crazy. He's also dummy good at like clearing a lot of mobs. So in terms of floor content, this guy's crazy because of everything before, like any bosses, because like any floor before the bosses, right? He can literally just like kill all of them like pretty quickly if you have, you know, more than enough investment into him. I don't have Soldier 11 Sig, so I'm pretty much gonna be. Actually, no, I could borrow like from Ben's kit and then let him. Actually, no, I can let him borrow from. Okay, well, I can let him borrow like Ben's crit, no 4-piece, and then no like disc 4 and his and Haru's Sig, just so he can deal with DPS. But I'm sharing disc thing. Whatever. I digress.
Well, couldn't you just use Starlight Engine?
I have like Nekomata Sig, so I can use that on Biddy. And I already have if I were to like do Shiyu or whatever, I can just share Miyabi's Miyabi Sig with Biddy too. So it's like a bit more base attack and, you know, crit rate. Actually no, he wouldn't get any of the second effects. There's no point in doing that. Right, then it's pretty much just gonna be, yeah, using Nekomata Sig. He has to use that one. But I think in terms of using his best engine, will probably be Soldier 11s anyway. It's like basically, if you don't have like, okay, well, it's literally just the best attack W engine in the game. That's not a signature. It's literally the best one. I mean, what? Sky's blue, whatever. Amazing, because like it's just basically you hit more, you get more attack, and you have like more base attack really. Should probably go and read the engine effect. Okay, upon hitting. Okay, yeah, so it's kind of similar to Woodpecker. It's basic attack, dash attack, dodge counter instead of EX special, so it's your basics. 3.5. And then you have, for like 8 seconds, stacks up to 8 times. So that's about 28%. 28% more damage, and it can trigger once every 0.5 seconds. Yeah, it's literally just like, you do basics, and then you'd have like 24% attack. But I feel like she might be a bit too greedy. Like, I think my grievances with Soldier 11 is the fact that she's A, too greedy, B, she's just really slow at her, like, at trying to proc, like, lighter morale. Because her best comp would have to be a lighter Lucy, lighter Caesar. Between those three. Between those two. Well, yeah, just pretty much between those three anyway. But if she were to use, like, lighter heat, she barely procs that. And yeah, I know it's like a weird argument to make, but I'd rather have like an easier time trying to get Lighter's morale and then switch into him to actually stun, because I feel like they're just going to be fight. They're fighting for over like on-field presence compared to Ben, who like can take the downtime to wait for energy. I mean, you're with him like pretty briefly half the time, and then you either block counter, you do your EX follow up, do your EX special, turn stun. I mean, it allows like Lighter to be lighter in a way. Soldier 11 feels like the antithesis of like letting Lighter be lighter. No antithesis, just anti-Lighter. But we're gonna get Evelyn soon, so yeah, by the time that Evelyn comes back out, she's probably gonna be like right here. Like, let's say this is Evelyn, right? Trigger, right? She's probably gonna be like around right here or so. Because you know how much they favor limited units. I think, yeah, but in terms of like M0, yeah, I think Ben would be better than Haramasa. Because he needs like quite a bit of setup. And most of his burst doesn't really do as much as like Zhiyuan. I think of it, yeah, he's right. He could be right here. It's a really weird tier list to make, and I feel like... Okay, now I feel more comfortable with the tier list. Because it's like, assuming this would be like at M1 or whatever, but really this tier is supposed to be like M0 S ranks, M6 A ranks. This feels more appropriate. Yeah. Okay, well, Fire's not gonna like this. Not a lot of Nekomata mains are gonna like this, but this is M0. It's M0 over here. This is M0. A lot of this is basically just M0 at like M6. I feel like, yeah, Anby has like easier time to stun. Atira here. Actually, Atira a bit higher than like... Yeah, this feels okay. I mean, I gotta be fair about it anyway, because, like, I can't just put him here and then act like, oh, he can do everything himself. He's not that kind of character. But he is, like, in terms of utility, and him being able to, like, deal damage, he has, like, more, he has, like, way more flow than Soldier 11. It feels like he has way more flow than Soldier 11. Like... As a whole, I feel like she's more dated as we go through the game's lifespan. I mean, I have like at M2, so I mean, you could skip her, but actually no, there's probably a good chance why there's probably a good reason to why you'd probably skip her, actually. Like let's think about it, right? Let's think about it. By the time that Astra comes out, you barely have enough funds for like Evelyn. I mean, it's gonna be Chinese New Year's, and if you know Hoyoverse, they are a Chinese like company. Well, they're originally from China, really. So they do celebrate Chinese New Year's. So we're definitely gonna get like some pulls here. I mean, going off by leagues, we are definitely going to get new pulls. But I feel like we're going to have to hyperfixate on like Astra, because Astra is like our first ever, well, what could be our first ever healer, and our first ever like coordinated attack unit. That's not Bernie's.
Let's fire it up.
That's not Bernie's. And I think she'd be crazy. Like, specifically crazy for a lot of attack units. I'd say Ben less so. Because she might be hit-based and, like, damage-based.
It's our turn, bro.
So, in a way, by the time... I mean, yeah, just I guess we have to hope for the best, really. I mean, we have like how many days left of this? 20 days. We have 20 days of well, Rack's kind of in the way, not gonna lie. Sorry about that, Rack. Anyway, we have 20 days of like 1.4. So I guess we have enough time to save. I guess we do. But let's be honest, Evelyn's gonna be around here. Or around here. Or around here. Like, let's say this is Evelyn over here. Like, one of the Void Hunters. Let's pretend that this is Evelyn, right? No, not Evelyn. Ashra. Ashra's gonna be around here. Like, as a support units are way more valuable. And we barely have enough of them. We barely have enough. Most of it's been DPS releases. We have Miyabi's best and sort partner, who's a DPS unit. We have Bernice, who's literally, like, off-field DPS. Lighter, he could count him as a stun unit, but if you put work into him, he can be a DPS unit. Same with Chingy. Maybe around here now, because, like, there's a lot of competition with Jane. There's a lot of competition with Jane. Like, even though she can do, like, crazy amounts of assault damage, there's a lot of competition. But think of it like this, though, right? All of the support units we have, actual support units, let's count. 1, 2, 3. We'll count defense units. 4. 5. There's like 6 on somewhere. I mean, Ben, he counts less as 1 anyway, so 6. I'm gonna cheat for a bit.
Starlight, it's time to shine.
Good day, Proxy.
Well, yeah, we technically have like 6 supportive units. Ben barely counts as 1, because I will be, like, let's be honest, Rack. I'm gonna be honest with you. Ben support barely counts as support. It's mostly like support for him and his teammates, but it's mostly benefiting him. Because dude's a tank. Like, you build him with like a, well, the game's it's intended for you to build him as like a tank. Which half we're on? Okay. I'm gonna assume that Ash is gonna be first half and Evan's gonna be second half. But in terms of what half we're on right now, we're still in first half. We are still in her first half. Even though we have like Haramasa event, we're still in first half. Yeah, because we're gonna come into the new year. And then by Friday, I think by Friday will be our second half for the patch. That's probably when it's gonna happen. That's probably when we all get, you know, more events. I mean, you can barely count it as events, but it's mostly like seasons in a way. Because we're gonna get like the new CU season, which is 720. And then Deadly Assault the week after is going to reset. So that'll be around the 10th of next year. Next year, because it's literally in like how many hours? 8? 2024's gone. But yeah, we're definitely. It's gonna be like another Miyabi season. Oh, it's gonna be Haramasa themed. Definitely gonna be Haramasa themed. But for the most part, yeah, I feel like. Right, I feel bad for like Rack, because like I was supposed to go and set up so that Rack would appear on like the other side. Unfortunately, yeah, well, I didn't have enough time to go set that up just yet. But next time I collab with him, I'll probably set up as is. Anyway,
You were saying that Ben wasn't a support, and I disagree. It provides 16% crit rate, but he can also be run as a sub DPS, which is kind of like Bernice, right?
yeah, but that's like kind of. But I describe that Bernice is like just sub DPS, the same. You know, but that'd be like calling Ben like Bernice in a way, because like I don't count Bernice as a support unit. She's more as like a sub DPS unit. in a way. Because what's ultimately happening, right? As soon as you proc burn, that's her burn, right? That's her burn procs. The same way that with Ben, yeah, you're getting 60% crit rate and you are getting a shield, but that's just 60% crit rate and a shield. Ben's gonna be able to deal damage by himself. I wouldn't suggest that he is a support unit, more so like a DPS unit. So that's why I don't like calling it like a support unit really, because there's so much like value as a DPS that Ben has, that a lot of his supportive capabilities end up benefiting him more so. I mean, that's just my take on things anyway.
Well, isn't anyone who's not the main DPS a support?
You can say that. But it's no, okay. Here's the thing, right, but there's like a weird pipeline with all of this, right? Okay, let's say that our support units. Okay, supportive units are definitely supportive units. Anomaly units are like DOT, but on voids. It's like DOT and okay, I don't think you play HSR, but essentially there's like this comp called break comps, and break comps are like essentially if you get rid of like all the toughness gauge, which is basically days, you deal more damage by the time they lose all their toughness, right? That's what anomaly kind of is, except the fact that they are able to deal damage outside of stun and inside of stun, right? Stun units feel like debuff, like, you know, debilitators rather than support units. But Lighter does have like a lot of supportive capabilities, so actually, you know, yeah, 7. Lighter's definitely support. Lighter and Chingy are supports. They have like a bunch of supportive capabilities. They ultimately increase like the DPS of like the entire team. I think that's of a supportive unit, and she's like just a stun bot. Like literally just a stun bot. I mean, compared.
Can also be support.
It's described, but anyway. What I consider support is like if they actually have like an active buff amongst the team or whatever. Like support, like stun units in general, don't really well. Outside of these two, right? Outside of Chingy and Lighter. All the other stun units don't really provide too much. Don't really provide that much supportive capabilities compared to those two. So I wouldn't consider them as like support units. Like Collab feels more like a DPS unit, same way that Ambi does as well. About Soldier 11, she could have been like a stun unit, and it would have been way more fitting. And then you would have turned Collab into whatever. I don't get it. Anyway, they feel like more like debilitators, like debuff bots. Sort of? But technically speaking, like, they're called actively debuffs. That's actually considered like a buff.
Okay, Lycon also does debuff. He has a ice damage shred.
True. Okay, well, sans icon. But any other stun unit, right? I don't think they have like much supportive capabilities. And how many stun units do you have? Outside of okay, well, now it's starting to sound like a little more unreliable. Okay, you know what? I guess there's 4 units anyway. We'll throw in the lot. But Ben, okay, fine. Ben may get days at M6, which is a really weird thing to actually have. I swear, it's the weirdest thing to have as an M6. But he has way more DPS capabilities than like supportive capabilities that I think is more worth like calling him a sub DPS than actual support. Which is why I'm still mad about this tier list. I hate this tier list so much. He's this low because they only consider him for its like supportive capabilities when he should be like around here. Not here, here.
Next to Nekomata.
I guess so, but then again, look at Nekomata, right? At M0. Admittedly speaking, I haven't seen much footage of Nekomata, but from what I gather, she kind of hits like a wet noodle, unless you're hitting like at the back. And this is considered M0, it's considered an M0. It's not M6. It's not M6 everybody, right? If it was, this would be a completely different story. This would be a completely different story because it'd be like a lot of the A ranks at the bottom. Actually, all the A ranks would be at the bottom, except Lucy and Nicole. But everybody else would probably be on top, and then we have to get like 5 billion tiers higher. Okay, but that's my take on things anyway. I don't think Ben could be considered like a support unit. He's more or less like a DPS unit, if anything. Be DPS sub DPS, because it's 16% crit rate and it is really good. It's a really good buff because it's like 30 seconds for 30 seconds team wide.
If you don't get hit and lose a shield.
True. I mean, but it's going to be hard to do that because Ben does have like slightly higher defense, and you're basically block countering with him. No, it's block counter, EX follow up. You're getting your shield pretty easy. I included like the ultimate changes too. This is actually like Lucy. You know, I put her here as well. She's the only character in the entire... Actually, around here, too. She's the only character in the entire game that would actively give you energy. Actively gives you energy. Team-wide. The ultimate as well. Ultimate changes made it a bit crazy. Not like Caesar crazy, but she's still crazy. It's amazing how these two are, like, feel way better to play with than, like, Rina. And Rina needs, like, a lot of investment. Well, actually, I'd say she might need like quite a bit of investment. You can use like a slice of time; it should be fine. But she does. It does feel like she needs a bit more investment. I guess I'm more happier with this tier list. Wait, hold up. Give me a second.
Starlight, it's time to shine.
Need something? My services are expensive.
Sec. You do get energy. Well, I guess that makes her... Okay, well, I'll leave her here anyway. They're both that good. Wait, does Rina give you energy as well? I think Rina should. Rina should at least give you energy, right? Oh, never mind then. Then Rina's around here. Yeah, she's around here. Getting energy or enough energy during your respective bursts is always a good thing. Having these three being able to use ultimates during... Like, being able to actually use ultimates with those three, it's like a really good thing. Granted, it's not like decibel generation or whatever, but the ability to get your ultimate is great. It's always a good thing. To be an SS. Well, consider this, right? Piper is basically what Jane is, except the fact that you might need a bit more energy. You need a little bit more energy. I mean, it's not to say that Piper's any bad, whatever. Look how better she is than, like, a lot of other characters over here. In my personal opinion. It's just the fact that, literally, she's, like, the best DPS before the limited ones. Excluding Haramasa, though. Haramasa is, like, pretty good. He's pretty good. His burst isn't that great. That's a problem. Because Anton, which is saying something, because, like, Anton, the other attacking unit, kind of feels better in terms of, like, burst. Because all you need with him is just getting a shield. And you can get one pretty easy. Pretty easy. Which, if we go and check his kit, it's a round M2. Yeah, it's M2. So when he gets his shield, right, that's it. And I think it gets strong. I think his ultimate gets stronger when he has a shield. Oh no! I was thinking about Shiyu. No, never mind. I was thinking about like another Shiyu season. I'm tripping. Yeah. Honestly speaking, it's just the fact that Jane is just... She's basically brain dead easy to play with. I mean, there's Miyabi as well, who's also brain dead easy, but like... Jane's like more brain dead easy. All you need to do is just attack, get morale. No, get her passion state. And then you spin, you do more dodge counters, your EX special, your ultimate. That's it. That's an entire rotation anyway. It might be a bit more difficult if you have to add in Bernice, but guess what you have to do with Bernice? EX special. That's it. That's all of Jane's kit. Piper, you do have to put in more work anyway, because you're gonna have to use the EX special. And unfortunately, you don't get invulnerability as you normally would for like a lot of other agents. Well, Sanso Kaku anyway. I was about to even move Sokaku a bit higher, but I'll leave it here. I was just thinking about G1 now. Is it fair to leave her there? Actually, I probably would leave her here. She's like, you know, at the top of S rank. Specifically because she kinda... Well, it's not me much of enough. It's more so the fact that she's very reliant if you get a stun. Like, the entire playstyle with her is the fact that you need to stun in, like, anyone. Anything and anyone to actually get, like, all of the burst off. Granted, it's a lot of burst if you can get her, if you build her right. Which, it's really good. It is really good. But again, relying on stun. So, you're probably going to have to use Anbi or Chingy. This is why I had tiered Anbi this high anyway. Because, like, if you don't have Chingy, then Anbi's your best bet if you have a GU1. I mean, she's really easy to build too. You just don't need any extra crit rate. You probably can, like, be best off at 30%. And then just build towards crit damage. That's it. That's an entire kit. Yeah. I think that's... I mean, sure. She is... I mean, Piper is one button swap out. But when I tell you that everything is dodge cancelable with Jane... I mean, that's the thing. Because, like... Okay. It's very hard to describe anyway. But, again... Piper's there for... I mean, how do I describe this in a way that makes sense? Okay. When you use Piper, right? You have to use EX Special. Which, great. You get to apply as much assault procs as possible. I mean, and at M6, she gets basically she gets even more uptime when it comes to her EX Special. Like, more power to her. Jane's able to proc assault at any moment if she's in passion state. At any moment she can proc it. She gets an insane amount of anomaly build up. She has Piper Spin, which is more brief, and you know, you can't maneuver around it. And you basically get like more than but that's dodge cancelable too. Piper, you have to end it. You do get iframes if you end it, which is great. But you have to play around that. Jane, you don't have to play around anything. You can just bar mash ball, I care. And you win. But again, if we're talking about DPS units, she is contending with these two. Ellen may be slow, but she's very consistent. And G1 may need stun, but she hits really hard. Right. Anyway, I'm probably gonna take a bit of a break as well, so I guess Rack can go and... Fair. But again, we're talking about like the easiest character to play with in the entire game. I mean, outside, like I'm saying that over Miyabi. Miyabi needs like a bit more setup to play with. Actually, but if you really want to like optimize like your Miyabi rotations, then you're probably gonna have to use Yanagi anyway. And that point, you have to then quick swap. Anyway, I'm gonna be gone for like a good 30 minutes, so this is so either... Actually, let me ask Rack. Are you able to stick around for 30 minutes, or do you need to go somewhere? Okay, well, if you DCs, then I do apologize for leaving you alone on your. I do apologize for leaving all you on your lone sim. But I'm gonna have to just. I'll make a pinned message, and you know, Rack should probably catch it by then. Anyway,